Do 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 do. Hello. It's not much of the day shooting with the wonderful 200mm f2 Fujifilm. I reviewed it a video ago. Sometimes we say something we have like when our brains are turned off. Not meaning literally. When we're calm, we'll actually think of something or say something, and it'll be like an epiphany. Like we could actually like burn the wood between our ears to condensate something down as far as what we want to say, and we can't think of it, and then when we're just speaking loosely and openly, they can make not a prophetic statement, but a rather profound one. These are like where wise words come from, right? So anyway, I was on the phone a couple days ago with a famous professional photographer. I'm not going to tell you his name. Anyway, he's been shooting Nikon for ages. You've seen his images all over the place, and beautiful, incredible images. And we were talking about the Fujifilm X-T3 and X-H1. He has those cameras also. And he's been using Nikon forever, and of course there's nobody, whether they're a fanboy or not, that can actually put down the image output from like a Nikon D810 or a Nikon D800. It's just exquisite, you know? But, you know, the limitations of certain things, and when you actually, you know, kind of like get upgraded to first class. Not saying that Nikon is not first class. I mean, I still have all my Nikon stuff. I'm not disparaging Nikon at all. But we were speaking in a roundabout fashion about, you know, using one camera for one photo shoot, meaning him, and then using another camera for another photo shoot. And he was talking about his Nikons, and he made a profound statement that actually kind of simplifies it for many of us. And he was saying when he's using his Nikon, yada yada, that in his exact words I believe were, but I just want to use my Fujifilm. It's almost like one of those company lines, like someone says something very succinct, precise, and pithy, and it kind of sums up the essa or the essence of something. And I don't know if he's speaking about his XH1 because he does videos of his photo shoots. Or rather his wife does, I think he does also, but or his X-T3, and I was using the X-T3 all day today. That I mean, his exact words were, but meaning when he actually was using his Nikon cameras, which he loves, and you know, I think he got a pair of them. He says, but I just want to be using my Fujifilm cameras. That kind of really sums up the essence of the user interface, the design, the ergonomics of the lenses. I'm a guy that hates everything. I mean, I'm one curmudgeoned asshole. Curmudgeoned. Grumpy puss. Is that accurate? Yeah, it's pretty damn accurate. And I remember when he said that, it kind of stuck in my brain. It's like one of those brain bugs, but a good one. Sometimes, you know, brain bug is you hear something, you know, irrelevant, and it sticks in your brain. My brain always, I hear things that are incredibly pithy and profound. It's kind of like, you know, painting for gold, and, you know, just rock and rock and rock. Not saying that what he was saying was like rocks, but, you know, you just sitting there painting, and you see I used to pan for gold, by the way. It's a lot of fun. It's really relaxing. I like painting for gold. You're sitting there painting, you just see it's like, oh, there it is. There's that gold gleaming back at me. It's just such an encapsulating statement of, like a lot of us that have either used Canon or Nikon. And I'm not dissing Nikon, okay? If they come out with an awesome D6, I'll be the first person to buy the thing and, you know, talk about it, review it, enjoy using it. I still have all my Nikon cameras and lenses. But he just said, but when I'm using my Nikon, I just want to be using my Fujifilm camera. I was like, yeah, that really kind of sums it up. He'd be watching this video and he's going to be, yeah, he's talking about me. I didn't get his permission to make this video because, you know, I hadn't asked him yet. Right now it's really late where he is, so I just stuck in my brain. I kind of felt that way all day today, using the 200mm f2 Nikon and the X-T3. Man, it's just like peanut butter and jelly, just a perfect match made in heaven combo. damn, that lens is so sharp and so fast, and you know, the hit rate is insanely high, and you don't have issues with crap being out of focus. You just drop that autofocus point wherever you want, and you can drop the autofocus point, you know, down in the far corners, and you got a touch screen. It's like, oh man, it's just, I don't know what it's like, you know? Compared to everything else, it's kind of like getting naked and jumping into a tub of hot KY jelly. Not that I've ever done that before. I got crazy analogies, don't I? Someone's going to quote me on that. They're going to actually claim that I did that. He says he got naked and jumped in a tub of hot KY jelly. No, it's just that distinct condensate statement. But I just wish I was using my Fujifilm. That really sums it up for a lot of us, and that says a lot about Fujifilm, the design and the ergos. It's just, they really do have it going on. Wow. And they dominated medium format overnight. My God, I've told people so many times, so that's just a 10-year dream come true. A compact, inexpensive, medium format digital camera. Oh, damn. Damn. I've been waiting so long for that. Damn. Whew. Ooh. Really, really awesome. Fujifilm and Fujifilm themselves, in their own voice, have said this. They have said succinctly to me and to other people, Fujifilm's not that big of a company, meaning their camera. You know, they are branched out in medical and all sorts of electronics and stuff. But Fujifilm is, you know, compared to Nikon and Canon, they're just not that huge of a company. But they're doing everything right. You know, they're thinking 10 steps before they make a leap. Unlike Nikon and Canon, they're just like, you know, like, you know, when Nikon came out with those stupid ass GoPro imitations. As soon as they came out with that, I thought, oh man, Nikon's going to regret making. What dumbass at Nikon thought that'd be awesome to waste a bunch of money on these shitty little GoPro imitations. Of course, it's all gone defunct. I knew it would. I was 1,000% right. It's like, oh God, Nikon. It's just this huge corporate IBM mentality. It's kind of like a dinosaur. They said like the largest dinosaur, if like you smacked it on the tail with a hammer, it would take like 2 minutes for the signal to travel to its head. The larger the company is, the worse the more it's like that. Fujifilm really is doing everything right. I had just so much enjoyment today, past few days using the 200mm f2 Fujifilm lens. It's just incredible. Just incredible. There's a mural on a wall using the 200 f2. It's faded a little bit over the past year and a half. Now you can count every brick. All the details are amazing. The full raw file is amazing. Fujifilm. So, this might be a video people might complain about, but I mean, it's just such a perfect statement. It's like, I just wished I was using my Fujifilm camera instead. That should be like a company motto for Fujifilm. When you have your other camera in your hand, a brand you've been using for years, and then you go, God, I just wished I was using my Fujifilm, you know? Wait for it.